Hi, I'm Shriram Sridharan, co-founder and CTO here at Rocks. Welcome to the second episode of the series where we walk through the new revenue stack. Last time, we talked about the first big shift in the new revenue stack, pulling the data from all your systems into one place, the lakehouse. But getting the data into one store doesn't automatically make it usable for agents. Every question an agent answers still starts with the same chore, figuring out which fragments of data refer to the same customer. Get that wrong, and everything downstream is wrong too. On a raw data lake, an agent does it by guessing. This session is about replacing the guess with semantics. Today, we will cover how to teach the agent what the data actually means. Here's what the migration actually gave you: one store. Meaning is a completely separate problem. Your account lives in pieces across all of this. The CRM has the name and the contract value, product usage. The product usage has an account ID and adoption data. Support has different IDs and ticket history. Emails and transcripts. Emails and transcripts mention the account by name with no ID at all. A dashboard survives this because an analyst can do all the joins by hand and then move on, but an agent cannot. It has to work out on its own across these 5 different fragments, which represents a customer. That is completely guesswork. The fix for this is an ontology that is built for revenue data, and any ontology has 2 parts. One is entities, and then the other one is relationships. First, entities. This is effectively accounts, contacts, opportunities, so on and so forth. These are the same objects revenue teams have used for 30 years. It's intentional. Boring entities are a feature. Agents reason consistently because the vocabulary is very stale. Second is relationships. Some are structural. They come straight from your systems. The rep, ownership, opportunity, owner, hierarchy, so on and so forth. Second is relationships. Some are structural. They come straight from your systems. This rep owns this account. This opportunity belongs to it. This account sits in a hierarchy. Others are agent generated. This is pretty interesting. An agent watches the email and calendar data flow in, maps the org on the buying side, and writes new edges into the graph, like champion, detractor, supporter, so on and so forth. The shape of the ontology is shared across all the companies, but the graph it produces is specific to your business because it is built from your data. So, how do you build these tables, the entities and relationships, from the raw data that is in your revenue lakehouse? There are 3 layers to this. The first one is mapping. For every entity, you declare which columns in which tables from which systems carry its attributes. The account name from the CRM, adoption numbers from usage events, ticket volume from support, so on and so forth. Dozens of columns across all these 5 systems are mapped to one entity. This layer is schema work. No rows are actually moving from one place to another. The next layer is resolve. The second layer is resolution, where it gets very hard. The CRM says this is account ID X, the product usage says it is account ID Y, and the support says it's ID Z. Sometimes a shared key exists and the join is clean, but often it does not, and you have to match on evidence instead, like domains, names, several columns at one, which are scored fuzzily until the system is confident that the fragments are one customer. The output is a resolution table, which contains a unique UUID per account, and then this external system the data came from, and then the ID in the external system. Now, the third layer here is materialize. Layer 3 materializes the relationships as edges, which is opportunity belongs to an account belongs to an owner, contact works at account, so on and so forth. Agent flagged this as champion. Entity is resolved, edges written. Now it's a graph. Now, all of this is just metadata. Now, the part that matters architecturally, everything in this circle is just metadata. Mappings, resolution tables, edges, the raw data never left your tables. Each customer gets their own and it never leaves your warehouse. When an agent gets a question, it reads the graph first, learns which tables hold the answer and how they join, then pull exactly the rows it needs. The agent stops guessing, it starts knowing, and every answer traces back to the source it came from. One thing we haven't answered is the graph now knows everything about every account, but should every person, every agent see all of it? Obviously not. And the answer can't live in some proxy that is bolted on top. Permissions have to live where the data lived, which we will cover in the next section. See ya.